Hello again, and welcome back to Illegally Excited. This is Jesse, aka BFG. And before we go any further, I just want to say I apologize for any strange way that this video appears visually, but we're kind of doing a little bit of a cheat here. We are, believe it or not, looking at Doom BFG Edition VR. And this is... knew that this was out there to some degree, but then, you know, everyone was talking about Doom VFR, which is the new Bethesda title that came out as I'm recording this earlier this month. But the thing is, people aren't really, they really have mixed reviews on it, and I wanted to pick it up, but I'm going to wait for the VR version to go on sale because I'm not quite sure my current rig will handle it. I've heard reports that the GeForce 980 will run it, and I can handle like VR motion sickness. Like, I mean, I don't get motion sick, and you know, as long as it runs it, and even if it's not the highest fidelity, like I don't necessarily care. But I'm going to wait on that. But in the meantime, I've been hearing really good things about, you know, people have played Doom VFR and then went, you know, let's go back and check out this Doom 3 BFG edition, and lo and behold, people are like, you know what, I think I like that better in virtual reality than they do the actual Doom 3, or Doom VFR. So I have my touch controllers here, and like I said, it's going to look weird. I'm actually using Windows Magnifier to zoom in to the window, so it might look pixelated as hell. But here's the thing. I cannot make it. I've tried going under settings. I've tried, like, maximizing. I've tried, like, Alt-Enter. I've tried all kinds of different ways to try to make the mirrored window bigger. And all it will do is, on the flat screen, it will put it in this kind of really small window in the lower left-hand corner. So if I'm in VR, it doesn't matter, but if I'm trying to show it to you guys, that makes it a little more difficult. So, we're going to start a new game. Remember, I think I might have covered Doom 3, I don't know if I covered the original edition, but I have covered the BFG edition. I think that was one of the last, if not the last game I covered before updating my computer. So let's dive right in here. And we're going to go easy just because...
The Union Aerospace Corporation is the largest corporate entity in existence. Originally focused on weapon and defense contracts, new ventures have expanded into biological research, space exploration, and other scientific endeavors. With unlimited funds and the ability to engage in research outside of moral and legal obligations, the UAC controls the most advanced technology ever conceived.
And hopefully it remembers my actual settings, since I was playing this a little bit earlier before recording this video. Okay, we got our loading. Here we go.
Incoming transport detected.
So we're in a cutscene here. Let me back up just a tad. We're kind of in the middle of our...
Mars approach, Dark Star with you, 07063, passing through 38,000.
So I can move around here.
Roger, Dark Star. Descend to 2000, set speed, contact
there.
ground on 26972.
So they've kind of redone some of the camera angles for... I'm trying to remember what
we have them on radar, sir. They'll be landing in a few moments.
I'm trying to remember what the original looked like.
See that Counselor Swan is sent directly to me.
That guy's a dick.
Yes, sir. Tower, Dark Star on fun.
Yeah, the cutscenes themselves look, they're a little bit rough. I should mention, this is currently
We've got Dark Star set for lockdown.
so it's totally excusable. I'm not playing it for the story, really. I'm not playing it for the cutscenes. I'm playing it because it's freaking Doom in VR, and it has full movement, and it's Doom, and it's in VR.
I can't believe it's come to this. I didn't want to come here.
He left you no choice.
True, but this is the last time. I'm tired of running damage control every time he makes a mess.
Right.
You're the control, and if that fails, I'm the damage.
If that's what it takes, the Truger is gonna start doing things our way.
Whatever you say, Counselor.
Okay, we should be able to start moving here pretty soon. Yes, it's remembered. Awesome. Okay, so I'm going to... Okay, we'll bring that up here. We'll pause it. So I'm actually using the touch controllers. You see that I have my hands here, and I like the way that I can kind of got this little weird like holographic menu here. Now I can get pretty dang close. Actually, I'm getting closer than I did last time I played this, so maybe I'm actually at a little bit of a different position. So if I go down, I just want to go into settings and see if I can yeah, see, so if I get the smaller text here, it's a little fuzzy and it's kind of hard to read, but I have pretty much everything, I think, comfortably set up. So here's the thing. When you first start out with Doom 3 BFG VR, say that a whole bunch of times fast, basically when you download, you go to, I just did a search for Doom 3 BFG VR. First link, it was available through GitHub, and you can download a zip file or an executable, and all you really have to do is first make sure that you have Doom 3 BFG Edition installed. Go pick that up on Steam, make sure it's installed, and then go run this VR executable. It installs, it has its own little nice wizard and everything, and it detects where you've installed Doom 3 BFG Edition, and yeah, you just basically you hit install. And then, you know, it tells you like where the path is, where it put it. You go into the folder, and usually it's something like, so it would be something like, mine's on the D drive, but whatever drive you're on, Steam, Steam apps, Common, then Doom 3 BFG, and then there's actually just a Doom 3 VR executable in there. You run that, and boom, you're in here. And the nice thing is, one thing that I like about the new, or at least one of the recent updates in the Oculus desktop app, is that if I run something from Steam or something just from my desktop or something, and it works, and I run it, it will actually show up in my library right in the Steam the Oculus desktop app. So I was going to put a desktop shortcut, but I don't have to, because it's just boom, it shows up right into my Oculus library. So when you first start in this, it uses this weird, not really a teleport, but basically like you move, like you would move forward, you would see your guy move forward, and then when you let go, the camera would like go into first person. It's kind of a weird, kind of a teleporty thing, kind of a dash sort of a thing. But I'm like, no, this can't work. I futzed around with the options a little bit, and thankfully in this game there are options, unlike Doom VFR. I've heard very mixed things, and especially for more advanced users, that you don't have free movement options. You can kind of do little dashes, but I don't know about on the PC version, but at least the PlayStation 4 version, like, it has a little bit more options, but they lack that on the PC. So I'm like, let's just try some of this BFG edition in VR and see how it goes. So now I have, basically I'm holding my two touch controllers in my hands. I have my left analog stick as movement, free natural movement goodness, and my right analog stick is actually just like on a console game or whatever, free looking in any direction. It's beautiful. Smooth movement, smooth head turning, and life is good. Now there's also another really cool twist that I'm not going to tell you until I get a weapon, because that was, I saw something in the options menu and I thought, nah, this can't work, and it does. So let's get into the game itself here. So I've got my kind of little cell phone thing for options. We've got our hands here, and we're just going to walk in. So if you watch, maybe you're new to my channel, and you haven't seen it, but if you have watched...
Welcome to Mars.
A few years ago
All new
now.
arrivals need to check in at reception.
A few years ago now, but I covered the Doom 3 BFG edition, and I liked it. You know, they did some nice
Welcome to
updates,
Mars
especially
City,
regarding the
Union
flashlight.
Aerospace's premier research facility. To expedite your processing,
Remember
please
that
proceed
the
directly to
original
reception.
Doom 3, people really hated the fact, and I really didn't like it either, that you had to switch constantly between, do you want your flashlight or do you want a weapon? You know, this is a future Mars base, yet they can't figure out how to duct tape or screw a flashlight onto a gun. Sure. So they fixed that in BFG edition. They made the flashlight toggleable anytime, even when you have a weapon.
I gotta get out of here.
Okay. So we're just going to wander around this little moon base here a little bit. And remember, like, Doom and Doom 2. Like, Doom is one of my favorite, I would say my favorite game of all time. And, you know, graphics aside, this was a huge graphics showpiece when it came out. Like, the shadows, the textures, it was just amazing looking. Like, holy crap, I need a new computer to run this. You know, I mean, it looks a little dated now, but in VR, it still looks good. I mean, the frame rate runs great. But the thing is like, people were kind of disappointed in, you know, they called this Doom 3, but if you remember Doom 1 and 2, I've covered how many times on the channel. It's fast, it's frantic, it's just insanely, you know, brutalness aside, you know, the brutal Doom aside, the regular vanilla version of Doom and Doom 2 are still really action heavy, and there's just tons of enemies. Well, you couldn't have that back when this game came out because of the technology, you know, you had the graphics and everything. So it was almost more of like a, I wouldn't call it survival horror, but you had far fewer enemies, at least in the initial release. Some of the expansions fixed some of that, but so let's go forward here.
Welcome to Mars, Marine. I'm gonna need you to step on one of those red squares on the floor for a bioscan.
Okay, you did
This
that.
will only take a second.
Yeah, that's still going at the same
Okay, let me get this started.
Let's head to see how the mirror works.
You're gonna need to hold still. Moving around only makes the test take longer. All right, bioscan looks good. You're cleared for entry.
Okay, we're gonna go in here. We're gonna get a little cutscene here in just a second. Oh, that's in the next room.
On behalf of the UAC, welcome to Mars City. This facility
I
serves as
love
the
being
central
able to
hub for all
freely move
scientific
around.
research,
Attention,
archaeological
Director
studies,
Banks.
and
Please
military
report to
operations.
Central Administration.
Goal number
You know,
one
it
of
just-
the
it feels
UAC is the
natural,
safety
like,
and well-being
I
of
remember
all
Doom 3
employees
was
and
one of the
guests.
first games
To help
that
achieve
had
this goal, we
these
ask you to
kind
follow
of,
all UAC corporate procedures at
you know,
all
they
times.
didn't just look like
This
pasted
includes
on
restricting
images,
your
like you
movement
actually
to
could
areas for
manipulate
which
the
you have
screens
clearance.
within the environment.
Always remain alert
That was
and
a big
aware
thing
of what
back
you
in the
and
day,
others
and you
are
can
doing.
still do that now.
If you
The
notice
text, I can
anything out of
lean
the
in
ordinary, or
because
just have a
it's part
simple
of the
question,
interface.
find the nearest
Hell, I can
UAC
actually read this
security
better than I
guard.
could when it was
They
on
are
the
here
flat
to help,
screen,
no matter how
because,
large
like
or
I said,
small
it's just
the
like I
problem
can.
is. Our station
It's
on
pretty
Mars
big
provides a
print and,
perfect
yeah.
blend of work habitats,
So I
recreational
can-
facilities,
so all that door
and
is locked.
social support structures.
But again, I have free
This
movement.
ensures our goal of providing a true home
Let's
away
keep
from
going
home
here.
experience.
Here we go. Here's our cutscene.
Welcome to Mars. First time? You can just leave your bag there. I'll have it sent up to your quarters. Okay, there's a few things we need to take care of first. This is your personal data assistant. You'll need this to access all secure areas. If you get clearance for any security zones, it'll download directly. It's important, so don't lose it.
Remember when PDAs were actually
I
like,
see
the
here
current
that
thing
Sergeant
before
Kelly has
smartphones
requested
came
your
out?
immediate
'Cause
attention.
this game came out in, like, what was
Head
it,
directly to
2003?
Marine Command. It's just that way. Follow the signs.
Okay. All right, so we've got our PDA now. And look at this. Again, I'm holding it. I can turn it. I can rotate it. I can, like, point at stuff. There's a few little things that I'm not quite sure about how to do. Like, you know, I can arrow up and down through here, but then how to actually activate some of the things on the right-hand side, I'm not quite sure. Can I? Okay. So you can, okay. Yeah. So yeah, you got your basically your holographic tablet. I like how they turn it from like a PDA into this virtual reality hardware tablet thing. Now again, I can get pretty close. The text is a bit hazy, and I don't know if that's like the screen resolution that the game is running in or VR. But, you know, one of the things like text in virtual reality is always, you know, just with the way that the current VR thing is, it's always been a little bit not quite as clear as you maybe might like. So let's get rid of that and let's wander through this Mars base some more.
Mars City is a smoke-free facility. Please smoke only in designated areas. Thank you for your cooperation.
So, I mean, the reason I was kind of explaining how Doom was received originally, or Doom 3 was received originally, the thing is, I like Doom 3. You know, it wasn't as good as Doom 1 and 2 for sure. You know, I mean, it looked good, but the gameplay was maybe not quite as good and action-y as the originals, but like this, you know, it's probably, what, 15 years later? God, I'm old. If this came out in 03, oh my lord, it's almost 2018, so it's almost 15 years old, for crikey's sake. Wow. So, a 15-year-old game, put it into VR, where you actually have presence, and this game feels a lot cooler.
Haven't seen you before. You must be with that new detachment coming to check on us.
Yeah, something like that. Get to work, man.
Is there some type of problem? I'm just trying to get my work done here.
Okay, how's it going? Hey.
I'm trying to get these systems reconfigured so I can't talk now.
Okay. Alright, so let's keep moving on here. And again, I do apologize for the tiny window in the left-hand corner, but we work with what we're given.
I'm here because there seems to be some very serious problems.
After this is pretty much
Do I need to
last
remind
cutscene
you
for
of the
a while.
groundbreaking work that we're doing here?
No, but I've been authorized by the board to look at everything.
The board authorized you? The board doesn't know the first thing about science. All they want is something to make them more money, some product.
He's got
Don't
a
worry,
point.
they'll get their product.
After how many accidents? Tell me, Dr. Betruger, why are so many workers spooked, complaining, requesting transfers off Mars?
They simply can't handle life here. They're exhausted and overworked. If I had a larger, more competent staff and bigger budget, even these few accidents could have been avoided.
I'm afraid you'll get nothing more until my report is filed with the board. I will need full access, Dr. Betruger, Delta included. I won't have any difficulties doing that, will I?
Only if you get lost, Swan. Just stay out of my way. Amazing things will happen here soon. You just wait.
I mean, he's got a point, you know, with
Let's go.
with the whole, you know, like, oh, all the board members care about is making money. Like, he totally makes a point there, but you can tell, I mean, the guy's voice, he just sounds evil. He just has this kind of dry, like, yeah, whatever thing going on about him.
Listen, buddy, you don't have clearance for this area. Move along.
Nah. Hey, come here, buddy.
I can't help you here. Head to Marine Command. They can help you.
I like making this guy mad. Hey.
If you don't move out now, they're gonna bust both our asses.
I want to take your gun.
God damn it, Marine. Get out of here.
Alright, so we can't go through there yet. Eventually we will. Can't go through here yet, I don't think. Nope, but we can go down this little hallway to our left. So, like I said, it was really interesting because Half-Life, the original Half-Life, you know, really turned, kind of mixed things up with first-person shooters, you know. You didn't have to jump right into the action right away. You could set the mood. You could, you know, explore an area like, you know, the original Half-Life. You're going around Black Mesa. And even Doom 3.
Excuse me. I don't think I've seen you before. You must be a replacement for one of the guys we lost.
No, I'm here to check up on you, bud. Get back to work. But yeah, I mean, so now you're actually in the Doom universe. You're actually getting to see UAC and, you know, a little more background before things, before shit hits the fan and hell literally breaks loose. So let's keep on going here.
Yeah, so those suits arrived too.
Oh, I could go there. Got our little machines here. Can I use the machine?
The Union Aerospace Corporation denied allegations today of several reports showing a growing military presence on Mars. A spokesperson stated that increased activity is simply a tactical deployment to outline planetary sectors.
Like, man, they actually have
authorities continue to search for the activists responsible in Monday's bombing of a biomech production facility.
Someone new.
In the destruction of
it's always nice seeing new faces around here. Hope you enjoy your stay.
News. Mining station
about that.
Miller, you hear about Corporal Allen?
Yeah, they said he just lost it. Shipped home this week.
We lose one, gain another.
No shit. I wonder who they're gonna move to Bravo Team.
Before we get to work, we have to...
Super Turbo Turkey Puncher 3.
And I can actually punch. That's great. That's great. I didn't realize I could punch like that. Because I was hitting the trigger before. Okay, there enough Super Turbo Turkey Puncher 3. That's pretty interesting. And again, we can manipulate the things here. Close the shades and light things up in here a little bit. And let's continue with our story.
Accidents? That's good. Is that what they're calling him now?
So, tell me, just what the hell is happening over there?
Beats me, man. Look, all I do is repair the converters when they blow, okay? That's it.
Fine. But what's overloading them so much? I mean, how much damn power do they need?
I wouldn't ask him if I was you, man. I heard Travis started poking around and he got transferred fast. Didn't even see him leave.
Well, you know, you guys probably want to be transferred once, I'd get out of here, like, right now if I were you. And we're gonna go...
Attention. Dr. Braddock, please report to Environment Management Office 4 Alpha.
You need to report to Sergeant Kelly ASAP. He's in Command HQ.
Let's see what's over here first. I don't even remember what's over here.
Roll them down.
Oh, okay. This can't be good. Huh. Okay, something really not too good happened there. Door's locked. I really do have to say, I mean, I love with the Oculus Touch, it has dual analog sticks. And I love when games like this give you the option. You can teleport or do whatever comfortable scheme you want. That's great, that's excellent. But I love this free movement, free look. Like, that goes so... To me, this feels most comfortable. You know, I don't get motion sick, so this feels far less jarring to me. I love this a lot more.
This is Delta Science Management. We would like to request another security team here in Delta.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Okay. I promise we're going to get into some doom in here pretty soon.
Took your sweet time, Marine? Now, here's the situation. Another member of the science team's gone missing. Since you're the ranking FNG, you get to find him. I want you to check out the old decommissioned comm facility. We heard he might be heading that way. The only way there is through the service passage under Mars City. I've programmed this sentry to guide you to the maintenance elevator. I hope you follow the sentry better than you've followed orders so far.
Attention, UAC personnel. Interested in earning more credits? Volunteer at Delta Labs today.
Bring him
See
back.
your service branch
Do
director.
not hurt him. Now move out.
Yeah, that audio glitch happened last time where you had two of those announcements going at the same time. So like I said, there's a little bit of overlap, there's a little bit of jank with the cutscenes itself, but the gameplay, which is where it matters, is actually quite good. And they get, like I said, they give you a lot of different VR options, both for controls, comfort, and just all kinds of different things. So you can pretty much tailor the game the way you want it to be, depending on your comfort and your experience level. So that's one thing I appreciate. You can play it with the Xbox One controller too, which is what I originally tinkered with, but I'm like, no, let's try touch. And I really like how they did the touch implementation. You know, between this and like the Serious Sam classic games, this is the way I want a first-person shooter to play in VR. Basically, make it play like all the other ones. Make it play like the flat screen one. Or at least let us have that option. So, we have followed the drone. We're going to hit this switch. And we're going to go to the Mars surface here shortly. I promise, like I said, if you're not familiar with Doom 3, you do have a little bit of a setup, but we are going to be going into...
Welcome to the dungeon, Marine. Most unexciting place on Mars. I'm gonna need you to grab some armor and secure your pistol before I can pass you through security. Okay, grab your gear.
Alright, armor.
Now you're ready for combat.
Yeah.
Let me do a radio test. Mars Sec radio check. Excellent. Good signal. Looks like you've been assigned the decommissioned comm facility. Just follow the main passage through the underground junction and straight out. You'll have a quick evac. And what's better way to see the Martian surface than to run across it?
And look at this.
You're all set.
I have a gun in my right hand with a laser sight.
Keep in mind, civilians are working down here. Don't get excited and shoot any.
You sure about that? But with my left hand, check it out. I have a gun and a flashlight, and I can aim both independently. And I can turn the light on.
You don't have a lot of time, Marine. You need to move out.
Yeah. I'm splaining and stuff. Shut up. Okay, so let's look around up here. Okay. And we're gonna go downstairs. Hey, buddy. So, one of the really interesting things about this is, you know, I have my fist and I have my pistol so far. And I was trying to figure out how in the heck, I still don't know how to do it with the controllers. You know, this one, the button on the left brings up my PDA. You know, this backs out. This kind of does, I don't know, some kind of a center thing. So I know how to do that. On the right-hand side, the A button reloads, and the X button, I'm not sure if it does anything. The left like grip button crouches. The right button does nothing, as far as I can tell. And I was trying combinations, and then I remember seeing the option under, or I remember seeing something under the VR options. Check this out. Fists. Pistol. I have voice recognition or voice commands for changing weapons, and it totally works. That's really cool. That was something I totally was not expecting, but I very much appreciate. That's really cool.
You're looking for the scientist, right?
Oh, can I shoot in the face?
I'm not sure you want to find him.
You're pretty calm.
You see, never mind.
All right. Coming for you later, buddy.
Listen, Scotty. I've done this a million times. It's not that hard.
Why don't you crawl your fat ass down here and do it yourself?
Because I'm getting paid to make sure you do it. Just finish the coupling so we can
But still, you know, I've heard that how many times, and it still makes me laugh every time. Okay, we got some stuff there. I don't know the code. Actually, let me see if I can, let me see if the 0451. Oh, I was hoping 0451. That's like your traditional, you know, it's like a kind of a game industry joke. Like your first combination in a lot of games is 0451. I forget when they started doing that, but like...
You maintenance guys not keep any of these machines running?
Yes, sir. It's just that the science team demands a lot out of these things.
Enough excuses. Just do your job and get the science team what they need.
Well, I'm doing everything, but...
A lot of bickering and a lot of, like, people are generally not happy. They're a little jumpy down here.
Jeez!
Hey, buddy.
Do you make a habit of sneaking up on people? Everyone's already on edge down here with all the strange things that have been going on.
Okay. Got a little more. Okay, now here's your flashlight tutorial. Voila. Here. There we go. And now we get to, I think this is where we go. Yeah, we're gonna...
Hey, you're that new guy headed for the old comm center, right? You better hustle up, pal. This passage doesn't go all the way there. You'll have a quick walk outside to the center's airlock. Hey, don't sweat it. Your suit's got plenty of oxygen.
Alright. We're gonna go take a very short walk on the Martian surface here. And we're gonna... There we go. I never, ever thought I would really... I had no idea that I would play this. Like, if I would have... I thought this game was impressive and really cool when it came out. But here I am playing it, like, in virtual reality, like I'm actually there. Kind of how technology changes, you know? It's cool. Okay, and... Alright, so now we are in the...
Hey, Marine, this is Sergeant Kelly. You need to double time it down there. Search your assigned area and haul your ass back to Mars City. Out.
Okay, sometimes there we go. Sometimes the door controls are a little finicky. I don't like how it detects your hand and stuff like that. Let's go down there. Okay. And I know I've said it a few times, but you know, like, people wanting to see the first-person shooter part, you will see that probably within the next 30 seconds. I promise.
Huh? No, please. You must let me get this communication out. They have to be warned while there is still time. I can't let... You don't know what I've seen. You can't possibly understand or comprehend.
Yeah, some of these camera angles are really strange.
It's real. I know.
I'm getting abnormal readings here. This is bad. God! I can't hold these levels.
Okay.
Help!
Now we're gonna be playing Doom. Oh, that's okay, buddy. You're possessed. Okay, we got that guy. Okay, there we go. All right.
This is Sergeant Kelly. We're under attack by an unknown enemy force. Fall back to Marine HQ to regroup.
Pistol. Pistol.
I say again, fall back to Marine HQ and await further orders.
Sometimes it like just switches, and maybe it's the way I'm positioning my hands. Maybe there was like some controller method that I'm not sure the way I'm switching my hands, but yeah, sometimes it kind of switches away from the weapon that I want. Okay, we're back in the elevator. We're going we want that. Yeah, oh god. You guys come to move. I'm gonna This so has like a survival horror feel to it. Let me make sure there's any kind of ammo or anything I can get down here. Okay. I'm gonna go back outside. There we go. But now a lot of our food is going to be blocked, so we're going to have to do a lot.
Squad leader, give sit rep. Over.
Command HQ, this is Bravo team. We got one Marine down. Command HQ, this is Fire Team 4. We are pinned down in Alpha Lab. Command HQ, this is Fire Team 2.
It's cool before. But in virtual reality, this is awesome.
We got lots of civilian casualties.
This is awesome.
It's a mess. Command HQ, attempting to secure the area.
I know there's going to be a guy that's either coming from the right. Okay, I hear him. Come here, shithead. Come here. Okay, we don't need the help. We're good so far.
We got a code red.
Yeah, this just feels really good, you guys. Like, this would be what I want from even like a Doom VR. And like I said, just knowing that like you have the teleport controls. Ah, hey bud. You need to sit down, son. Don't get me wrong, I love the 2016 Doom, it's fantastic, but like this, you know, this just seems more like what that would be versus kind of how they shoehorned Doom VFR like into virtual reality. Granted, I haven't played it, I might really like it, but all I know is having played this, I love it. I wonder if I can pistol it. What if I can? Okay, that one doesn't open. Oh yeah, this part, okay. So I need
Filtration line in motion.
This is Command
Reach
HQ.
extension
Report directly to Marine headquarters and await further orders.
Okay, now we gotta book it across once these things go down. Because there's gonna be a guy taking pistol. Pistol. I knew that guy was gonna be there. I remember that from the original. So now we're gonna go back because I wanna go back here. And usually I think there's some ammo or health down here. I'm just gonna do a quick search. There we go. That's what I require. Alright, and now we can go back across. Okay, we're fully loaded. That can't be good. Sit down, bud. Alright. I've seen the little hell orb. Okay, you're gonna wake up too, huh? I don't think there's guns. I kinda wanna see if I can pistol it, but I don't wanna waste my health, so we're just gonna leave it at that. Okay, now I think we got a key card. So now we can get around a little bit more. Uh-oh. I don't like doing that. Uh-oh. Pistol. I don't know why I keep switching away from it. Okay, now I think... maybe.
Someone please! Help! No! No!
Because this game, remember, loves those monster concepts from behind. Oh, pistol. Alright, so here's what we gotta do. Yeah, oh, this feels so good. Feels so much better than the pistol. Now this is doomed. Now I feel better. Now the gun on my feet. Shotgun. Shotgun. Now I'm good. Now don't fall in there. You can't actually die in this little bit down there. And now I can shoot guys. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna trigger him to come in. Come here, buddy. Come here. You're alive? Oh, you. Now you're not. Okay. That was cool. Ah! You need to sit down. Shotgun. Okay. Before I go up there, let's check this out. Any other help or anything? I don't think so. Alright. Oh god. Yeah, see, remember there's a monster presence? Oh yeah, now we're gonna get into this first. Come on, buddy. Oh, somebody behind me? See, it just feels really natural. I love this because I can like look over here, aim my gun. If I hear somebody come up to the side, I can just boom and pop them. And the other thing that I like about this is that, you know, I think what I really like is that it's close quarters combat. You know, we're not worrying about sniping really. Oh geez! You! But that's what I really like, is that, you know, this is really the type of shooter that I love. You know, fear, doom, like, I like close quarters combat, mainly because it's easier for me to see. Shotgun. And here's my health thing, okay. 90, okay, so I didn't lose too much there. I'm gonna go down here and I think there's gonna be one more guy coming out right around the corner. Oh boy! Okay. Oh god, hi. God, that feels good. That does feel really good. Flashlight on here, see if there's anything back here. God. Oh, there's a guy in there, okay. I think... Okay, there's probably gonna be a guy on the other side of this door. Oh God! Okay. Oh God. Ow. Okay, that sucked. Let's go check out over here. Oh yeah. That's right. That's that thing I don't have the key for. If I looked at my PDA, I could, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to keep moving for the sake of the video. Uh-oh. Ow. Shit. Huh. Can I go in there? No. Oh, these are those guys that were working on the thing. Okay.
All units, this is Sergeant Kelly. We don't know what we're up against. Repeat, we have negative ID on the assailing force. They're mean SOBs. We don't have a clear path back to HQ. Stock up on ammo, establish a stronghold, keep them at bay.
This is gonna be good. Down, boy. I knew that barrel was there for a reason. Alright.
Command HQ, this is Bravo team. We've got one man down and several wounded. We are incoming and need medical on
Especially
station
the beginning part,
staff.
so I remember a lot of
Command
what's
HQ,
going on.
this is Fire Team 2. The monorail track is destroyed. Unable to secure safe transportation back to base. Over.
Roger that, Fire Team 2. Fall back to the nearest station and set up a CP there. Out.
Okay. This is gonna be somebody. Jeez. Okay, can I do anything? Ooh, can I? Okay. Got hit a little bit, I think, by the hints back there, so. Open those up. And I know we're gonna have more guys coming. Uh-oh. Oh, jibs everywhere. Let's top ourselves off because we're here. There we go. There's really not a lot else to say. I mean, like I said, I have kind of an idea where I'm going to play.
All units, this is Sergeant Kelly. Fall back to Marine HQ and await further orders.
So we're basically heading back to the beginning. Oh God, I forgot about you. Sit the heck down, bud. Alright, new loading zone. And because this game is old, the loading times are almost non-existent. A couple seconds tops.
All remaining Marine units, this is Sergeant Kelly.
Okay.
I'm unable to reach Mars City from my current position. Move to Marine HQ to regroup and await further orders.
Shotgun. I do, you know, that is kind of a novel thing. Like, as long as you know what the heck they're called, like what your weapons are called, that's actually kind of nice, because then you can just really quickly say what you want and not have to worry about a weapon wheel or...
Hey, you! Up here! Quickly!
Okay.
I thought I was the only one still alive. I can't believe I found you. Something happened. I don't know what. It was like a shockwave. It passed through the entire base. People started changing. It was crazy. I was working up here on the vent shafts. I don't know how I survived. Go for help. Please.
Well, I don't know that there's going to be a lot of help. I think I am the help. So you probably better
be careful.
The weapon. And
I don't know what's in there.
Demons and such. Let's see, which way? Yeah, this way, I think. Okay, where am I? Oh yeah, okay, now we're gonna be fighting more guys. Uh-oh. Oh god, whoa! Holy shnikes, I didn't remember that a guy came from behind again. Doom loves to pull that trick, or Doom 3 especially. So we can't go there because there's fire. Okay. Because I'm assuming like the guys in here. I don't remember them talking before. Yeah, they remind me kind of like the Fear Soldiers. The clones. Oh yeah. So now I have the machine gun. Which kind of sucks, actually. I'm not a huge fan of the machine gun. I'll shoot at some.
This is Specialist Wilson. My team is gone. They're all dead. I'm running blind here. What are my orders? Over.
Specialist Wilson, this is Sergeant Kelly. Stay sharp, son. Move to your last known RP and fortify your position. We'll find you.
Oh, okay, here we go. So now we're going to go through here. Okay, buddy. I thought this clip was bigger. There's no clip in this damn thing. The clip size in this machine gun sucks ass. Shotgun. Ow, ow. Ass. Shotgun. Shotgun. Oh, man. So that time, you know, that's where voice recognition isn't so good, because when it works, it's beautiful, but when it doesn't, you know, you can be in a bit of trouble. Shotgun. Shotgun. Pistol. See, now, okay, now I'm not getting it to work at all. What the hell happened? Pistol. Shotgun. Oh, that sucks. And I don't know how to switch. Uh-oh, no, no. I don't know how to switch with just the... controls. Okay, now then. Yeah, that's the first time I've had it really significantly fail like that. Okay, there's got to be something over here, isn't there? We're gonna wrap up the video here pretty soon, but I just want to shoot a few more dudes. Oh, mother of... I'll shoot you in the face, dick. It does feel good when you can just kind of flick your wrist and be like, bam, bam. Uh-oh. Shotgun. Oh man, I'm gonna die! Fucking see. Shotgun. Shotgun. Why won't you switch now? It was working I played this for like an hour and a half earlier, and I never had it fail once. But of course, now that I'm trying to play, shotgun. Machine gun. Machine gun. Shotgun. Maybe if I hit this button here, shotgun. I don't know. See, now I gotta just play with the pistol until it decides it wants to switch on me again. Because I don't know. I mean, I can go down. It vibrates like when I go down, like almost like it's like a holster or something, but I don't know how to switch it with my controls. I was relying on voice commands, which prior to a few minutes ago in this video worked flawlessly, but that damn imp, now I'm probably almost dead. Well, shotgun. Oh, okay, I can reload with that trigger too. Let me try something here. Oh, okay, so I can reload with the A button or the grip button. Okay. That really bugs me though. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Hey, you're running. Yeah, if I have my other weapon, shotgun. Yeah, I think this is probably going to wrap it up here pretty quick because all of a sudden my voice commands just started to fail. And I don't know why. Alrighty. Shotgun. Yeah, I just don't know how to switch. Now my tracking is getting all kinds of messed up too because I'm seeing my body clipping through. So, like I said, it was behaving perfectly fine earlier, and even the first part of the video, it was doing what it was supposed to. Ouch! Oh, fire, that's why. But, yeah, now having a little bit of an issue. So, again, ow. It's alpha. Pistol. Oh, great, now I'm... Okay. I'll punch you. Pistol. Why won't it... Okay. Shotgun. Shotgun? Shotgun. Shotgun. No, it's not working now. I have no frickin' idea why. Now I have a weapon. Yeah, this might just be if I die here, we'll quit. Otherwise, I'm trying to remember even where I'm supposed to go. Oh, up this way. Okay.
Connection established.
Marine.
Shotgun.
I can't believe you're still alive.
I mean, I can
I'm
reach
unable to
up.
return to Mars
I'm
City.
not sure
All
where my
passages
keyboard
out of the
is.
Delta complex have been blocked. I'm setting up a command post here.
So can I
monitor
put...
status reports of the entire base from Delta Central Authority and communicate with other Marine teams.
So I can hit number 3.
It's your mission to link up with Bravo team and get that transmission
on the keyboard,
sent.
but I
Head
have no
toward
idea how to
Alpha
do it on the
Labs.
controller.
It's the fastest way to find them.
And if it switches in the middle
Update
of
your PDA
combat, I'm
security clearance from
screwed.
here. Good job, and good luck, Marine.
Alright, so he's updated my clearance. I have no idea why my voice recognition stopped working. Shithead. There we go. Now you're dead. buddy. Shotgun. Okay, now we're working. Oh, maybe I didn't have ammo for it. Maybe that's why. Ow. Maybe that's why. Pistol. Shotgun. I don't frickin' know. Now it works. So, like I said, F if I know. You need to sit down and you need to make more of your ammo. Yeah, it must be out. I must have grabbed more ammo when I played this before. Maybe that's why. Maybe I was just not getting enough ammo. But, so if that is in fact what happened, at least now, theoretically, I understand. Okay, we've already been here. I'm kind of lost. I'm not sure where exactly we're supposed to go at the moment. So this might be a good place to wrap up the video, but yeah, wasn't there a health thingy around here somewhere? Maybe it was in this room here. There we go. Oh, okay, we got some kind of adrenaline. Oh, maybe like a berserk. Sweet. Well, it'll run out because I killed everybody now, but this is Doom 3 BFG VR. Enough letters there for you? Machine gun. Yeah, when it works, that is really cool. It's in alpha, and like I said, there are definitely some issues, but I really like the customization options they thought of, the VR settings, the control options, I mean, they've, you know, even like the voice recognition is totally something they didn't have to do, but they did. And I probably wouldn't have even realized that unless I accidentally discovered that in the options menu prior to playing, because like I said, I still, with the motion controllers here, with the Oculus touch controllers, I still don't know how to switch using them. But here's the interesting thing, is that one thing I didn't mention in the beginning of this video is that it's really cool to be playing this, because Doom 3 is literally the first game that most people saw with an early, literally duct-taped together prototype back when John Carmack was working on the Oculus himself, when he was still working at id in Bethesda, when he was still before he broke off and went to Oculus themselves. This is what originally people got to see, is some Doom 3 in virtual reality. Like, I wish I would have gotten to see just that, even the duct tape together, you know, headset. I mean, that's just, it's really, really cool. And now, you know, I don't know who's developing it now, because obviously John left, but, yeah, it's still a fascinating project, and like the history of it is pretty fascinating. So anyway, like I said, hopefully the little corner screen, I'll have to look back and see if it's at least remotely watchable. I do apologize for the small, kind of magnified, possibly pretty pixelated look at this game. However, like I said, I was not able to get this to go full screen. I didn't want it to be in a super tiny window, so I thought, well, let's just do a slight bit of magnification. That way, like, you can at least get it to see, get it to show up as a decent portion of your screen. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. If you hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you do own Doom 3 BFG Edition and you happen to have a headset, this is a free mod that you can pick up now. So, anywho, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Follow me on Twitter at BGFH79. Join the Steam illegally cited group. And yeah, you know, like I said, as I'm recording this, it's right before the end of 2017. Hopefully we hit 900. Definitely share the channel, share the VR accessibility stuff, and hope you guys enjoyed it. And until next time, I will talk to you guys again later.